Morning, friends. How are you? Happy Friday. Hope you've had a good week. Mine's been okay. There have been a couple of stressful points, mostly to do with me not having my COVID vaccine yet, and supposedly I'm not, according to the COVID vaccine line, I am not registered with the health board I'm in. I have been here for 42 years, so it's been stressful, but I talk more about it in my vlog that you'll see next week. But reading wise, it's been a good week. I have completed two books. I completed The Lending Library by Elisa Fogelson. I really enjoyed it. It was a really nice book to do with this lady whose local library is having to close because of building works. And she decides that, well, the town can't do without a sort of library because the closest one to them is quite a bit away. So she decides that she's going to set up the sunroom in her house as the new lending library. So it's the story of how she goes about this and the people that help her, etc. There's also an undercurrent of she's single. She learns that there are various things that she may not be able to have a baby naturally, so she thinks she's beginning to panic as to what she's going to do about that. So there's that story as well. There's story with one of her best friends, and it just, all of it is interconnected and woven into the story. It was really nicely done. I thoroughly enjoyed the book, and yes, I would recommend it. As I say, I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to give the whole plot away, but it's a lovely book, and it will move you. Or at least it moved me anyway. But there we go. And the other book I finished was Daughter on His Doorstep by Teresa Southwick. This was a Harlequin special edition. I really liked this one as well. This lady, for reasons that you're told later on in the book, at the age of 17 gets pregnant, but she doesn't tell the father for the various reasons. 9 years later, he's back to do up his mum's house, which is next door to where this lady is still living with her mother. And things happen. And I'm not going to tell you any more, but it's a lovely story. It's a story of growth, actually, for both characters. A story of also accepting that you at times are to blame for situations that happen. And then I'm talking not about the two main characters per se, but more about the lady's mum. So there was a lot going on in why people did what they did throughout the story. But again, really nice read, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So what am I going to be reading this weekend? I hear you cry. Well, I picked up Blue Jeans and Coffee Beans by Joanne DiMaio. I needed a change, and I don't know that if I've read this one. If I have, it's ages and ages ago, and I don't remember it. And the reason I'm reading this is I think I might do a sort of an author spotlight on Joanne DiMaio and tell you a bit more about the books that I have of hers that I've read. And because I can't remember this one, I feel I need to read it. But I also this is the first in her Seaside Saga series. I want to catch up on them. I think there's something like 12 or 13 out so far. So I want to catch up on them, and I felt this would be a good jumping off point. I'm on chapter 5 so far, and I'm intrigued and I'm enjoying it very much. Then on my Kindle, I am reading an e-arc from NetGalley and Kensington Publishing that is not due out till next month, and it's called Murder in the Cookery Book Nook by Ellery Adams. Yes, I've got my little book here so I can remember what I'm reading. So I started it last night as well, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's intriguing. It seems to be to do with a lady who has a big house and extensive gardens, and there's like this, I think it must be like almost like British Bake Off happening, but it's like with like maybe more MasterChef Bake Off. I really don't know, but so far part of the tent has gone on fire and somebody has done it deliberately. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I think it could be very interesting. So that's what what I've been reading this week and what I am planning to read this weekend. What else am I going to do this weekend? Well, Scotland play France tonight in the rearranged Six Nations fixture. So that is going to be very interesting because Wales, I think, will be wanting Scotland to win. Because if Scotland win, then Wales win the championship. I think if France win, they win the championship. If Scotland beat France, we finish second in the championship. So there's an awful lot of convolution going on here. So it's like, go Scotland. No matter what, go Scotland. Watch that. Tomorrow I know that there is the Munster-Leinster Pro 14, Guinness Pro 14 Rugby Championship final. Definitely be watching that. And I'm going to support Munster. Not because I have any affiliation to Munster, and not because I don't like Leinster, I do, but Leinster keep winning the Pro 14, and I just think it'd be nice for somebody else to win it. But whichever team plays the best rugby and deserves the win, I'm going to be happy no matter what. Watch that. I am doing some colouring. I started it yesterday. I've got it through in the sitting room, so I haven't brought it through with me. But I did a wee bit on my vlog, so you'll see that when the vlog goes up next week, and I'll continue doing that. I don't know what else I'll do. I'll just sort of see how the mood takes me. I've been feeling very tired this week. At least three days this week. I've had to have an hour's nap after lunch. I'm like a little kid that gets put down for a nap at lunchtime. It's quite funny. Mum just sort of looks at me, Mum and Dad look at me at lunchtime and go, bed. And I'm like, okay. But I have to say it does me good. I feel better once I have, had the sleep. I was reading this week some stuff about ME, etc. Again, I talk about it in the vlog, so if you want to know more, watch the vlog when it comes out. But that's it for this weekend reads, etc., and catching up on what I've been reading this week. Please let me know down in the comments what you've been reading this week. If you've read anything that you think I would enjoy, please let me know. Have you read any of the books that I've mentioned? Again, let me know what your thoughts are of them. What are your weekend plans? It'd be nice to know. But that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. But whatever you do this weekend, enjoy yourselves, but please stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.